Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Jenny March, and I'm hanging out with Rob on Front Row Live.
All right, Jenny, it's good to see you again. And once again, you are just dropping bop after bop. Like your new track right now is so addicting. Like I really, really enjoy this new sound of yours. And talk to me about November Nights and like the creative process of this track in general. Because one thing that I told you the last time we talked about is that I love sonically, I love like how different you are, which with the beats that you kind of choose with your music. So what was different this time around?
Well, it's a good question. So November Nights is this first song I worked with a buddy of mine's a producer, and is the first time I ever worked with him. So I kind of just went in like not really knowing, expecting much. I just kind of was like going with the flow, and we just started talking about stuff that was going on in my life, and we came up with the topic, and it was based off an ex, but like also kind of just like I exaggerated a little bit on it to just make this like cool story. Just kind of about like a dark love, being like addicted to making it work, and just like that kind of like darkness love thing. Cause I just feel like I felt that way so much in different relationships, and I just wanted to like express it that way. And with the track, it was really awesome. We got my buddy to play live guitar on it, which was really cool. And that comes in at the end after the bridge, which is like the slow part, like the soft ballad part of the chorus that we used for the ending. So that was really awesome adding, because I love live guitar. I love and so I was trying to figure out a way like move it in, because I haven't really had any live guitar, I don't think, in any of my other songs actually. So that was really awesome to incorporate. And Jaden's just a sick ass producer. Like it was so fun. Like he literally kills it. Everything I wanted, he just knew how to do it instantly. So it's just really awesome when you like get a producer that you really click with, that just like understands like your vision.
Was this track like created before or during like this session? And if it was during this session, like how different was it for you not being able to physically be in the studio with these producers?
Well, I actually wrote it. We wrote it and he produced it before. So I had it already, and we actually shot the music video the day before, which is like, I lucked out on that one. I'm like, it was fate, honestly. But, we created the beat from scratch. He showed me a couple things, and I was like, no, let's just like start from scratch. Like, let's just start with some chords. And he played like some synth chords, and I was like, no, not that. And we just kept trying around, until something just like clicked with me. And then we went from there.
You mentioned the music video for this, and that's another thing that kind of stuck out to me, that your music videos are just, they get better and better every time you release something new. So it's like I feel like you are just as involved in the music video process as you are in the writing process of your songs. Was that how it was for this music video? And talk to me about the treatment and the idea behind this music video.
Yeah, no, I like to be involved pretty much in everything. I don't want to like leave it to somebody. Like, I want to be involved. I feel like as an artist, you want to be involved in everything. And I just have a passion for that too. So I was looking so hard for a director for this, and I was just getting all these treatments, and I had my own like mini treatment mood board that I made to send to the people, and then they could give me their own treatment. They could use it or they couldn't, and I just wasn't finding the right person. And I had this email sitting in my inbox of this public email that I forgot I had, and so I checked it. And Juliana Carpino, who ended up directing the video, messaged me and was like, hey, I really want to work with you. You seem like great. I love your stuff. And I was like, okay, well, we need a video like next week. I was like, oh, we need it so fast. We ended up releasing the song later, but at that time I really wanted to get it out. But then, shit hit the fan. And so I talked with her on the phone. Like she called me immediately, and I was like, a female director. Yes. Like so excited, to like work with a female director, because I hadn't ever before. And we talked about my vision for the video, and we kind of changed it a little bit. She had this really cool idea of an Alanis Morissette video. Ironic, I think she had this really cool car scene, and I was like, ooh, that's so cool. Like I was really inspired by that. And so that was my favorite shot in the video, where we stuck a camera inside my sunroof, and it went in a 360. And so I was sitting in the front seat, the passenger seat, and then, you know, and the two in the back. And so basically when the camera moves, I'm in like a different seat each time. And I'm like kind of singing to myself in the song, which I really thought like was really cool aspect to bring in with just how the song is. And all different outfits. I think I had 6 different looks, which I also styled myself for and like went shopping for all the clothes and makeup and stuff. I was like, you know, I love fashion, so I was really wanting to do that for myself too. And just the different color gels, just to show the different moods of like when you're in the relationship, like the highs and lows point of it. That's how I kind of wanted to express that. But it was really fun. We shot it the day before quarantine, and then I spent most of the beginning of quarantine editing the video with her. So, you know, she sent me the first rough draft, really rough. I was like, oh, wow, you're sending me like the really, really rough draft. And I was like, all right, cool. So I sent like a long ass list of notes back, me and my team member Naz, and we dug in really hard. But it came out great. Like, yeah, it was a lot of editing back and forth, but the final product was like, I was really happy with it.
Yeah, that quality was amazing. And yeah, that car scene was definitely a highlight of the entire
Yeah.
video.
Also, the scene with the checkered pants, that was like kind of thrown together last minute, and I just kind of like had fun with it and like was like slamming the floor, like, you know, just doing crazy stuff, like getting in the camera's face. Like that was really fun. That was like probably my favorite scene to shoot, actually.
I feel like you're a lot more comfortable now in front of the camera. You know, after all these videos that you've kind of produced,
Yeah.
do you feel like that changes your mindset or the ease of writing music now? Because like you probably have more ideas of what you want to do on camera for each track or each video.
I think I'm definitely getting more comfortable being like in charge and, you know, like this is what I want and like not being afraid to say it or just getting like, you know, persuaded by other people. Definitely after just releasing more things and just more things happening. So for that, I think I've definitely gotten more comfortable. You know, you get more comfortable, you know, after everything, like just each time more and more. I think I'm pretty comfortable now though.
Now, this is the first single off of your upcoming EP. Like, what you know, what direction are you taking your audience on this EP?
So for me and like who I think of myself as, I really just like so many different things. So for me, it's always been hard to like figure out exactly like what my sound is, like what do I want to like portray, you know, who I am to people. So November Nights is like a really fun like rock pop song. I have like some other like more urban hip hop kind of songs, like more R&B vibes. I kind of just, it's going to be like everything that I think I am and like what I like. So I'm really excited because I was like, oh no, I need to like keep it like kind of cohesive. But I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm just going to do me and just, you know, do that. So I'm excited. It's going to come out in the fall. Um, and I'm still working on it. I've been doing that during, so definitely a lot of Zoom sessions, which have been fun. I've gotten used to them now, but yeah.
The last time that we talked, you had just released Normal in Love, and
Yeah.
you know, it's been about a year, maybe a year and a half since. So, how do you feel like your creative process has kind of like evolved since then? And do you feel like your sound has kind of changed in a way as well?
I think it's changed because it's matured. I think just me growing up as a person, me, you know, figuring out more about who I am, I think that's just the reason why it's changed. So I feel like just like the content, I've definitely, you know, I've taken production classes too. So like I know a little bit about production. So my like vision is like, I guess more broad, like I understand more things, you know, and I'm more picky and like I'm just more in control, I feel like, of everything. And yeah, I think the lyrics have just like grown and I'm really, yeah, it's exciting.
You've been pretty big with fashion. You just mentioned it right now too with your music video, and you're going to be a social ambassador for Rihanna's line. Like, what's going on with that? Like, can you tell me a little bit more about this collaboration?
Yeah. They basically hit me up on Instagram and were like, can you email us? Like, we want to talk to you about being a social ambassador. And I was like, what? Are you kidding me? Yeah, I'm down. Let's go. I love Rihanna. She's one of my favorite artists. ever since I was young. And so even though it's her team, that reached out, that was really cool because I love Fenty, I love Savage Fenty, and I love what it stands for. Just like celebrating women of all body types, no matter what you look like. And I think the product is just really great. And I actually had bought something from them 2 days before they messaged me. I was like, great. Why did I just buy something from them when they just asked me to be a social ambassador? So I was like, don't send me this one. I just bought this. But I actually just got the stuff in the mail, so I'm about to start to take some pictures, and then yeah, I'm really excited. It's gonna be a cool collaboration.
Now, what does this mean for you? Like, being that, one, you're an artist, and two, fashion is also important for you. Like, is this like an avenue that you want to kind of tackle eventually in the future, where you might even have your own kind of line that coincides with your music?
I definitely want to be like an entrepreneur. I definitely want to, do other avenues like makeup, fashion, more fashion than makeup though. I mean, it's definitely just like an added plus maybe going down the line. Just because I've always been interested in fashion. I think my mom got me into it when I was like a baby. Like she's just all about what she wears and all of that stuff. So like I knew about all these designers when I was a kid. So fashion's just another way for me to express myself, other than through my own music. And I just think that's really cool. There's just so many different avenues that you can express yourself.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true. Well, congratulations with the new single. But before you do go, what is or what was the most challenging part of creating the song, November Nights?
Hmm. That's a hard one. I don't even know. We honestly did it in 2 days. It was so fast. Like we created the song, knocked it out. Um, Maybe just getting the production right, I feel like was the hardest. The lyrics kind of came pretty naturally. I started with a bunch of melodies and then I started writing to it. The story kind of fell together pretty nice. I think just putting all the production elements together and making it sound just really cool, but also like pop, but different, in a way, and like still have the little rock element to it. The ending's my favorite part. Yeah.
Well, congratulations once again with the track. Definitely, like I said earlier, you just keep releasing bop after bop. So I can't wait to hear what this EP sounds like.
Thank
And
you.
thank you for taking the time once again.